everyone, and my fellow heretics. I'm coming to you. It's just a short thing here, but I was not impressed with the short that emphasized the for helping out Janet and getting a boat. So what I'm going to do is I'm working on a thing right now, so it's a lot better than the short did, and then trying to go throughout a whole series and then get to the end to hear about the giving. So this is primarily going to be about helping out Janet. Now, what has happened is, for those that do not know, Janet, again, is Charles's wife. She's in the Philippines, and due to the storms and other things that have happened and all, there's the one of the thing with the ministry that she works with and things like that, they have a boat. It has a hole now. They're not going. It seems like they're not going to get it fixed anytime soon. So she needs to get herself a boat, because part of the thing that she does is she does a island ministry and going out to the kids on the island. She's been doing this for quite some time, and sharing the gospel, helping seeing them come to know the Lord as their Savior, helping them to grow and understand. So she's teaching them. Also, because of her doing this, she also has that influence with their parents, and in doing that. So what is happening is what's needed is a boat. Well, she has an opportunity of getting a boat. It's about $1,000. Well, she doesn't have $1,000. So what we're doing is Charles went ahead and I put it on the screen. Let me do it this way also, where the PayPal address is and things like that. So I'm making it all about where to go to be able to get to the PayPal thing if you're able to give. That means if you're not, go ahead and comment underneath. Maybe I'm getting with Charles. There could be another way of giving. He can in doing that, so we can get it to Janet, and that way to raise the money for the boat. So what we're looking at here is I've done a couple things that I'm doing on this. First of all, I wanted to show a little bit of it's not real big and all, because I can't make, or actually I might be able to. Let me, one. So in dealing with this is some of the children that Janet works with. Let me go here and her teaching, because this is Janet. We see the back, her back and all, back of her head, and then the kids here, and in doing along. So you have them work showing where Janet and all is. So what is happening? Like I said, she's in need of a boat in order to get on to the island and get back, and something that she doesn't have to rely on others is the problem here also. So what we are doing is we're coming forward and we're asking if anyone has the ability to give. We're asking you to look at your finances and to pray and to see and to ask you to give to the ministry here. Okay, I wanted to do a couple other things here. Now, what I've done is, at least on YouTube, because I know it's hard to grab a hold of these in the streams and other stuff like that and what's showing on here. But what I've done is if you go into your YouTube, and where it normally goes here, where it says it'll have where it wants you to extend out. Okay, let's do the show list, because I was making sure. Okay, so you go to Layman Seminary, go on to here where Giving to Janet, Ministry Opportunity and Giving, it's called. In doing that, you'll see the picture, the thumbnail and all of Janet teaching and helping with Janet's boat. So again, the thumbnail will really tell you what's going on here. So, and what now happens is if you go to, like I said, YouTube, go to Layman Seminary. Actually, let's do it this way. I'll go to YouTube. I have it there, but you can just put in the Layman Seminary, and I go ahead and I click it on because it's in my subscriptions because I subscribe to the channel. And what I'm going to do is I have here where right now the stream is going. As you go on down, you'll see it'll come down and where you can click on it and all. So let's go ahead in and I'm going to click on this one here.
Are you ready to take control of your work?
And we're not worrying about if there's commercials and stuff like that right now or showing. So what I want us to do is we scroll down, and it's right now it's saying one is watching, which I didn't expect a whole lot. And this is on YouTube, but I see others are watching on the other platforms. Now, I don't have the means to put it on all the other platforms and things like that, but maybe Charles has already done that. I don't know. But if you go down to this more, it enhances it, and I put in Janet's Boat, and then you have it in blue. So all you have to do is click on it. Okay? And here you are in PayPal and in giving. So far we have $100 that has been given. You can either contribute with PayPal, contribute as a guest. So if you don't have PayPal, you can do as a guest. Now, there is a fee. I do want to let you know there is a fee that they will charge a certain amount of percentage that you will be paying above what you're giving. So if you wanted to say in giving $10, there might be a small fee. There will be a small fee with it, and you go ahead and pay that way. Now, if you do through PayPal, and I believe if you have it connected with your checking account, there's no fee. The fee is if you're going to use a credit card or debit card. But if you use a checking account, I don't believe there's a fee then. But if there is, please go ahead and, because again, in order to go through, you will have to pay the fee. But this is part of the way of on how to help out. So again, the goal is around $1,000 to get a good enough boat by which she can go back and forth and probably have others with her. So it's not, and this will also be with a motor. So it's not a rowboat, it's one with a motor, and it does cost a little bit. So that's what we're asking. Now, again, you ask, why am I doing this? Well, first, I know Janet. I know of her ministry, and I want to encourage those to give. Secondly, the reason why is why I'm redoing this or saying this and making it one specific thing is because when I did the mentioning of it last Thursday, okay, it's at the end of a 3.5 hour, 4 hour program. So a lot of people don't grab a hold of that and hear it. Secondly, there was a short made. The problem with the short is that it was too choppy and all, but it's only for YouTube. That's the other thing. So by doing a little thing here, just taking some time, letting you know the need, what is happening, and if you can only give a little, just give a little. If you can give a lot, give a lot. Again, I don't know where your finances are. If you can't give, we ask you to pray. You can do that because if you don't have to give, there's no means in giving. Okay, that's just the reality. I've been there. I've been to the place where I can't give because I had no money. I have money I have already given. So I'm mentioning that because I'm coming to you as a participator in this opportunity. I may lose my rewards for saying that. I don't care at this point. I rather ask for the help of our brothers and sisters in the Lord to help in providing this boat. So if I lose my reward in heaven, I'll be happy with that for mentioning it. Because again, I'm praying for God to provide for Janet, and then the opportunity of doing a short like this. We're going across all our different streaming or different areas that we stream to. So people are able to know what is the thing. Now, what I've done is I have gone ahead and in the comments, I've put in the web address. So if you can't click on it like I showed with YouTube, that's fine. It's in the web address. The web address is coming across across here. I've also put it in the comments. In fact, that's right now the only comments we have, which is great and it's all the different platforms we're going to. It has the web address showing. So in that, and then for YouTube, I've also pinned it to the top so that you have that web address and that it's saying Janet's Boat. So again, if you are able to give, we are asking you to do that. If you're not, I understand. We understand. Because again, we don't have the money to do $1,000. But we are able, I'm able to give a little, another person able to give something like that. We have 100 right now in the giving. This is a pool. So again, people just putting in and creating it all so that we're able to, this will go to April 30th. So again, it does give some time and all for you to look at your finances, to kind of see what you want to do, things like that. Hey, if you need to, buy yourself a thing of just regular instant coffee for those that do like going and getting your major thing. Skip 2 of them. Just have regular coffee and take the money, the difference from the regular coffee to what you would do with how much you would pay for that. Go ahead and give that if you can. There's just all the different ways of giving. Again, I understand you have to have the money to give. We also want you to give with a cheerful heart. So again, that's why we're asking you to pray and to say, Lord, is this an area so you can give with a cheerful heart? Also, for those that can't, you can pray for God to work on hearts and to direct and guide. And we will keep you up to date as we keep going on as to what is the amount. So in doing this, because again, I do at least two broadcasts. So I'll make mention. Now I may, unless it increases, now it may not increase, but unless it increases before tomorrow's broadcast, I won't mention it then. So, but I'll mention the giving, but not the fact of where we are in the giving. But on Thursday, no matter what, I'll ask, or I'll let you know if we're still at just 100 or if we are above the 100. So again, we are asking for you to help out with Janet in giving so that she is able to get this boat, or get a boat with a motor, a good boat and a good motor, and that way she is able to get to the island and do the children's ministry and working with the adults and all that she has been doing for a long time. I mean, I think it's been several years, if not longer, that she's been doing this. So again, we are asking for your help because we just don't have the finances to provide. So we need the body of Christ to help us out. So in doing that, that's what we're looking at doing. And we're asking. So again, this is just a short thing, and it's specifically to ask to give help for Janet. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to also show again, as I did, was show how you can look and getting to so that you can find the right place and all. So want to thank everyone that was listening, is listening, and those that will listen. And again, if you do have the means to give, please do. Thank you very much. We'll keep you up to date.